Now that you have Minitab open and GB22 Basic Statistics, let's take a look at this data set and see if we can do some graphical analysis. The first thing to do when we get a data set into Minitab from a file is to click on the big blue eye, and that'll give us some information about what we're looking at. Here we can see that we have one date field, we've got a number of numeric fields, and there's 48 data points with no missing data. This is some promotional marketing data associated with detailing, journals, mailings, meetings, prices, promotional items, sales force spending, and the units sold, which is really the CTQ, the output characteristic. Let's go ahead and do some descriptive statistics with Minitab. So that would be Stat, Basic Statistics, and Graphical Summary. We can take a look at the detailing, and we could also look at a number of these. So why don't we do this? Let's take a look at detailing, journals, mailings, meetings, prices, promotional items, sales force spending, and units sold. Let's look at them all and press OK. Minitab has just generated all of those graphs. So here we have a summary of units sold. Here's the histogram. We have our mean, our standard deviation, our min, max, medians. It even has done a normality test. If we go up to the big blue eye and we click on the graph folder, we can begin to cycle through the different graphs. So I can bring up the detailing graph, I can bring up the journals graph, mailings, meetings, promotional items, prices, sales force spending, units sold, whatever one I want. Let's take a look at what we spent on promotional items. We'll make it a little bit bigger. As you can see, we get a histogram, you get a picture of the distribution, we do get a normality test, and we're going to learn a little bit about how to read those normality tests when we tackle that in hypothesis testing in the analyze phase. But I can tell you that if the p-value is much, much greater than 0.05, it is no different than a normal distribution and therefore passes the normality test, and we can declare that the distribution is normally distributed. Well, that's how you do the basic graphical summary in Minitab. So once again, it's Stat, Basic Stats, and Graphical Summary, and you can see how powerful it can be and how quickly it gets an answer to you about the descriptive statistics associated with your data sets. It's only good for continuous data. Well, there you have it. That's how to do it in Minitab.